Hello, my name is Ron Jones with Solavei, and I am so excited today to be able to go through a training with you that will allow you to be able to enroll your people into your organization. And it's very simple, very precise, and it actually does the work for you. This phenomenal website that we have will allow you to do everything that you need to do. So what I'm going to start with first of all is go into your back office or into your page. This one happens to be one of my pages called Memro Music. And after you get to that page, if you look at the very top, it says Join Now. So the only thing you have to do at that point is click on Join Now and you start the enrollment process. Now the next screen that we're going to is phone options. There are 4 different options that you can choose. One is I'm using my own unlocked phone and I already have a SIM card. I do recommend that you get your own set of SIM cards. It makes the transition a lot easier. You can activate phones right there on the spot if you have the SIM card. Now the second way, and the way we're going to do today, is I am using my own unlocked phone and I need to purchase a Solavei SIM card. So what you will do at that time is you would simply take the phone of the person that's about to enroll. You would push *#06#, and a number will show up, and you will put that number. I'm going to click on the second button and put the number in the system. And that number I just talked about is right there, the *06#. Now I'll go here where it says device ID, and that's what that number is used for. And I'll just type in the number from my phone. And make sure that your numbers are correct, because you don't want to have to start over or it doesn't show correctly. Okay, it will not allow you to cut and paste, so you do have to actually put the number in twice. Okay, and then I'll click check IMEI. I can put my phone down, and it'll tell you at that point the type of phone you have, the type of SIM card, and this allows the company to send you the correct SIM card in the mail. After which, I'll click next, and I'll continue to go. Now, very important step right here. Do you want a new phone number, or do you want to port the phone number that you currently have? Those are the 2 options right here for the service plan. Now, if you want a new phone number, you will just keep the button clicked where it is, or if you want to port an existing number, then you will simply click this button and then it'll take you to the next step. At that point, you would put your phone number in that point. But since my phone number is already on the Solavei system, I'm going to, for this example, I'm going to click new phone number. Now, the rest of it is pretty simple. I'm just going to type in my name and my email address. And this is not a real email address. I'm using it for the example. So you can't reach me at that email address because it's not real. And let's say I want my username to be Superman. Now, the past, it said it will not work. Okay, so let me go back and put something else. Let me just put something that's kind of catchy there that people can recognize you and that you can easily get to them. That one may not be simple. Now this one is important, your password, because it has to be at least 8 to 16 characters, and you have to have one number in there somewhere. So just say if I use Memro Memro Music 88, okay? And you're gonna see that every time that I do something correct, this little purple check circled in orange will appear. So now I can use that. So good, that password is not used. And now I'll just simply put in my address. Okay, then they want a contact phone number, so okay, I can use that as a contact phone number. Now, if there's something with the address that the computer doesn't like, it will set it up like that, and all you have to do is click on it. It'll take you back to the screen, and then you just click next, and you're on your way. Okay, now, I want to review my order. So I'm getting a SIM card. My service plan is $49 a month. The subtotal is $58. That's what you're going to pay every month. Now, the total tax on this, I'm sorry, it's going to be 58 plus 966 because you will not have to pay the $9 anymore because you won't have to purchase a SIM card. So the total today would be $67.66. And if I like that, I put a check right here in the little purple box. I agree to the terms and conditions, and I move forward. Now, it's going to check all the information that I put in, and now it's ready for my credit card information. So the name on my card would be, let's just say Ronald Jones, and the credit card number, I'll just make one up. And expiration, this is just for example purposes, so let's say February of 2016, and a code of, okay. Now I put in all the credit card information. It's telling me again what the total is going to be. If I want this card to be the card that I pay my phone bill with every month, I'll keep the dot in the yes. If I'm going to use a different card later on, I switch and I will put the dot in the no. But for the most part, I want this card to pay my bill each month, and then I'll click Pay Now. Now, in the payment process, remember when we were showing you all the information, this information must match the shipping address, and then when I'm ready, I will click Pay Now. And wow, it'll say congrats, you have been signed. You have signed a new member. Also, you can't see it for this part right here, but your new ID number will be here. So it's a good idea to jot that down because you're going to need it in just a second. So the next thing you do is at the bottom, it's going to say mysolavei.com. Now click that. Now I have to put this information in because I want to make sure that my new enrollee is also going to be a social member. That's how you make money. That's how they get the credit card or the debit card sent to them. If not, they will only be a phone customer, and I'm sure that you want to have them in as an active Solavei member for you. So what we're going to do now is you would type in that new username that you gave them and the password. So it's a great idea while you're going through the enrollment process to jot that information down so that you can remember what was put here, because sometimes we may forget the exact username and password. So after we've done that, click Next, and I'll just go through this. Now, this is very important also. You want to make sure that the correct sponsor is shown during this process, because if I'm enrolling someone, I want to make sure that that person is assigned to me and not someone else. So this is very important that you look at this page. Now, let's click Next. You see the pretty picture of the credit card show up, so that means that their social membership is in process. The next thing you want to do is put in their complete social security number and their complete birth date. Now the birth date has to be the 2-month month, the 2-month day, and the 4-digit year. And you have to put forward slashes between, or the computer will not recognize it. Okay? And then it will give you a confirmation. And you now have a new social member. The username will be there. They want to put a picture in. Fine. If you want to put a little message there to make your site exciting for everybody, you can do that as well. You click out and you have just finished the enrollment process. I hope you have much success with Solavei, and I hope you get to use this site a lot, because that means that you have done a lot of enrollments. Thank you so very much.